Hello, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Kenan Zulu, and this is the KK at 100 Interschool Quiz, brought to you by the National Heritage Conservation Commission, NHCC, in partnership with Konkola Copper Mines and Zambia Tourism. Let's explore. On 28 April, Zambia celebrates Kaunda Day, and this year's commemoration is more special because the date marks exactly 100 years since the birth of Zambia's founding father, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Now, participating schools will be asked questions on Zambia's social-political history, and this will consist of 6 general knowledge questions worth 2 points each and 2 multiple-choice questions worth 1 point each. Now, each team will be given 30 seconds to confer and come up with the correct answer for each question. A passed question will be thrown to the next school who, if answered correctly, gets a point. 2 groups have been created, and only 2 teams from each group will be selected to proceed to the final round. All this for a chance to walk away with the grand prize of 5,000 kwacha. Let's meet the teams. Firstly, to my right, we have the Kamwala Secondary School. Firstly, we have Innocent Mwale, who's in grade 12 and loves watching reality TV. Thank you. We also have Rabson Lungu. He's in grade 11 and enjoys watching movies. Next, we have Efford Mwale Jr. He's in grade 12 and loves to chair meetings. This young man in contention for my job here as the quiz master. How are you, Efford?
I'm fine, and everyone. And how is everyone?
Next, we have Ebenezer Mwale, who's in grade 10. Thank you. So now to my left, we have Chinika Secondary School. First up on the team, we have Mighty Maimbo. He's in grade 12. Esther Banda is next. She's in grade 12 and loves playing netball. We hope she becomes the future netball star of the country. How are you, Esther, this day?
I'm fine, and how are you, Kenan?
I'm doing good. Thank you. We have Chelsea Sakubita, who's in grade 11 and loves to debate and somehow does not love the team Chelsea. Lastly, we have Lloyd Ndavanyoni, who's in grade 11. Now, these are the teams. In Group A, we have the Kamwala Secondary School, Chinika Secondary School, and Arakan Girls Secondary School, who will be coming up next on set, as well as Chunga Secondary School. In Group B, we will have St. Patrick's Girls Secondary School, Rhodes Park School, and Munali Boys Secondary School. Not forgetting, of course, our panel of adjudicators. We do have on the scores table Dr. Simbangala, who is also from the National Heritage Conservation Commission, to help keep track of the scores. Also, we have Mr. Maxwell Zulu from the National Heritage Conservation Commission, also on our panel of the scorekeepers. And on time, we have Madam Chilangwa Chaiwa to make sure that everything runs on time. We're going to start off with the Kamwala High School. They will be answering their set of questions. I hope you guys are ready. Who was Zambia's 4th president?
Rupia Bwezani Band.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. What famous song of unity is Dr. Kenneth Kaunda known for singing or composing?
Tiende Pamozi.
That is correct. Next question for another 2 points. Where is the body of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda currently buried?
Embassy Memorial Park.
That is correct. 2 points. Next question. Who was the last Prime Minister for the Central African Federation?
Evelyn Hon.
That is incorrect. 10 seconds. This question has been passed to Chinika Secondary School. Who was the last Prime Minister for the Central African Federation? That is incorrect. That was Sir Roy Welensky. Next question for the Kamwala Secondary School. Which institution in Zambia is in charge of the country's cultural and natural heritage resources?
National Heritage Conservation Commission, NHCC.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. Who was Dag Hammarskjöld?
The United Nations Secretary General.
Okay, you will grab that point. He's the former United Nations Organization Secretary General for 2 points. That is correct scores table. Now we'll move on to the multiple choice section. First question. The country motto, One Zambia, One Nation, was created to promote what ideology in the people? Is it A, unity, B, division, C, apartheid, or D, communism?
A, unity.
That is correct. Next question for another 1 point. Zimbabwe's current president, His Excellency Emmerson Mnangagwa, once served as youth secretary for which political party in Zambia? Is it A, ANC, B, ZANC or ZANC? Is it C, UNIP, or D, MMD?
Zank.
That is incorrect. I forward the question to Chinika Secondary School. Zimbabwe's current president, His Excellency Emerson Mnangagwa, once served as a youth secretary for which political party in Zambia? Is it A, ANC, B, ZANC, C, UNIP, or D, MMD? A, ANC is incorrect. The correct answer is UNIP, so you forgo that point as well. Next question for the Kamwala Secondary School. What did Kaunda's nickname, KK, stand for? Is it A, King of Kings, B, Kaunda's kin, C, Kwame's kin, or D, Kenneth Kaunda?
Kenneth Kaunda.
That is correct. Now, your last question. What was Zambia's chief export after 1964? Was it A, labor, B, wheat, C, maize, or D, copper?
D, copper.
That is correct for 1 point. And that concludes the Kamwala Secondary School's list of questions. Do join us after this for Chinika Secondary School. Welcome back to the program. Now, next up is Chinika Secondary School, who have chosen set B. Your time starts now. How old will Zambia be turning on 24th October this year?
60 years old.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. Zambia and what other two countries are members, or were members rather, of the Central African Federation?
South Africa and Zimbabwe.
That is wrong. I will forward the question to the Kamwala Secondary School. You've got 10 seconds. Zambia and what other two countries were members of the Central African Federation?
Malawi and Zimbabwe.
That is correct. Okay, moving on. Chinika Secondary School, your next question. In which year was the Choma Declaration signed?
1972.
1972 is incorrect. I shall throw that question over to the Kamwala Secondary School. In which year was the Choma Declaration signed?
1973.
That is correct. So next question for Chinika Secondary School. In what year did Kenneth Kaunda leave the presidency of Zambia?
1991.
That is correct. 2 points awarded to Chinika Secondary School. Next and final question in the one-word answer. In which year was Kenneth Kaunda under house arrest in Kabompo?
In 1998.
1998, that is incorrect. We shall forward that question over to the Kamwala Secondary School. In which year was Kenneth Kaunda under house arrest in Kabompo?
1996.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is 1959. He was on house arrest in Kabompo. So now we move over to the multiple choice questions. Each of these questions carries 1 mark. The first question is, which is a local name of the Victoria Falls? Is it A, Shungu na Mutitima, B, Ingombeilede, C, Chinyonyo, or D, Kuomboka?
Shungu na Mtitima.
Shungu na Mutitima is correct for 1 point scores table. The next question is, which of the following statements about Kenneth Kaunda's hobbies is true? Which of the following statements about Kenneth Kaunda's hobbies is true? Is it A, professional golfer, B, accomplished pianist, C, an avid gardener and golfer, or D, an expert archer?
B.
B, accomplished pianist. That is incorrect. We shall toss it to the Kamwala Secondary School.
A.
A, professional golfer. That is incorrect. The correct answer was avid gardener and a golfer. So we move on to the next question that is directed at Chinika Secondary School. It reads, in 1970, Zambia hosted a conference for which international body? Is it A, United Nations, B, Organization of African Unity, C, Non-Aligned Movement, or D, African Union?
D.
Your answer is D, African Union. That is incorrect. We toss the question rather to the Kamwala Secondary School.
C.
C, non-aligned movement is correct. That's 1 point awarded to the Kamwala Secondary School. The 10th rather, and final question for Chinika Secondary School. In what capacity did Kenneth Kaunda contribute to the anti-apartheid efforts in Southern Africa? Is it A, military general, B, diplomat and mediator, C, economic strategist, or D, cultural ambassador?
B.
B, diplomat and mediator is the correct answer. So 1 point awarded to Chinika Secondary School. This concludes the first bit of the competition. Coming up next, of course, in the competition is Arakan Girls and Chunga Secondary School. So do stay tuned. I'll see you after this. Hello and welcome back. This is the KK at 100 quiz. Up next on stage, we have Arakan Girls Secondary School as well as Chunga Secondary School, who are coming in to take a shot at the grand prize of 5,000 kwacha. Now, these starting 4 teams are all part of the first group, that's Group A, and only 2 of them will qualify to the final round. On the panel, we have Lizabel Matambo.
That's me.
She's in grade 11. Welcome to the show, and she loves singing. Next up, we have Martha Maonde Mazemba. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. You're in grade 11. You love reading novels and public speaking.
Yes.
You want to take my job?
Obviously, do better than you can.
Okay, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
Okay, and next up we have Raquel Piri. She's in grade 11, loves to sing and dance. All right, great. Next we also have Doris Tasheni Mwasha. She's in grade 11 as well. A lot of you guys here today are really in contention for my job.
Yes,
I think we need new panelists who are not trying to get me out of a job. Next, we also have Arakan Girls Secondary School. To my left, Luni Lundulanga. She's first up. How are you?
I'm hard.
Next up is Yolanda Grace Temple, grade 12. Hi, Yolanda.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the program. Next up, we have Esther Chalwe. She's in grade 12 and an avid reader. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
All right, and lastly, but not the least, we have Wahelela Kayawe. She's in grade 12, and she too loves to read. Welcome to the show. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now, who was Zambia's last governor? 30 seconds starts now. Who was Zambia's last governor?
Sir, Ibrahim.
That is correct. 2 points awarded to Arakan Girls. Next question. On what date is Kaunda Day celebrated in Zambia?
28th April.
Okay, that is correct. Who was the leader of the first African political party in northern Rhodesia?
Simon Mwansaka Pwepwe.
That is incorrect. That question now rolls over to Chunga Secondary School.
Godwin Bikusita Lewanika.
That is correct. Godwin Bikusita Lewanika is the right answer. Next up, next question for Arakan Girls. When was Chilenje House declared as a national monument?
2011.
That is incorrect. We shall pass that question over to Chunga Secondary School.
1964.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 1968, shortly after Kenneth Kaunda assumed presidency. The next question, back to you, Arakan Girls Secondary School. Which is the second highest uninterrupted waterfall in Africa? That just happens to be in Zambia.
Kalambo Falls.
That is correct. When did Dr. Kenneth Kaunda leave his Chilenje house, which is now a national monument?
1968.
That is incorrect. That question has been forfeited. When did KK leave his Chilenje house, which is now a national monument? The answer is 1962. All right. So now on to the multiple choice questions. Arakan Girls Secondary School, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
In 1963, which of the following bodies came to an end? Is it A, the United Nations, B, the Organization of African Unity, C, Non-Aligned Movement, or D, Central African Federation?
Central Africa Federation.
That is correct for 1 point. Scores table. Next question. Where is the source of the Zambezi River? Is it A, Mwinilunga, B, Sioma, D, Nakonde, or C, Nakonde, or D, Petauke?
Mwinlunga.
That is correct. So the next question. What are the two rock shelters found in Eastern Province? What are the two rock shelters found in Eastern Province? Is it A, Sizwe and Chona, B, Tandi and Sizwe, C, Pundu and Nkandu, or D, Tandwe and Kalemba?
D.
D, Tandwe and Kalemba is the correct answer for 1 point. Scores table, please take note. Which non-violent approach did Kenneth Kaunda adopt to advocate for Zambia's independence? Is it A, civil disobedience, B, guerrilla warfare, C, sabotage, or D, foreign intervention?
D.
D, foreign intervention is wrong. That question now rolls over to Chunga Secondary School.
B.
B, guerrilla warfare is incorrect. The correct answer was civil disobedience. All right. So up next is Chunga Secondary School. Girls, are you ready?
Very.
Okay, you are starting with 1 point already, so you're off to a good start. Your questions begin now. What is the first capital city of present-day Zambia?
Kalomo.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. What was the main economic activity during colonial Zambia's... What was the main economic activity during the colonial period in Zambia?
Mining.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. Where were the headquarters of the Central African Federation?
Lusaka.
That is incorrect. Arakan goes for 1 point. You have 10 seconds after I'm done asking the question. Where were the headquarters of the Central African Federation?
Kalomo.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Salisbury. Next question, Chunga Secondary School. At which school did Dr. Kenneth Kaunda receive his secondary education?
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go.
Kamwala Secondary School.
The Kamwala Secondary School is incorrect. I shall roll that question over to Arakan Girls.
Munali Secondary School.
Munali Boys Secondary School, I will give you that point. Scores table, please add a point to Arakan Girls. Chunga Secondary School, are you ready?
Yes.
Zambia's involvement in the liberation of Southern Africa led to the loss of civilian lives and soldiers. Mention any two camps that attest to this that are located within Zambia.
Pass.
That's a pass. The question goes over to Arakan Girls for 1 point.
The Freedom Statue in Camp David.
That is incorrect. Some of these camps that actually attest to this assertion is the Chikumbi camp. We have Mkushi Freedom Camp, Kabalamanja, Nampundwe, Murugushi, and the like. So, Chungu Secondary School Board, you are now moving on to the multiple choice round. First question, where is Broken Human's skull currently displayed? Is it A, at the Louvre in Paris? Is it B, Choma Museum in Choma? Is it C, National History Museum in London? Or D, Livingston Museum in Livingston?
D.
D, Livingston Museum in Livingston is incorrect. That question rolls over to Arakan Girls. Where is Broken Human's skull currently being displayed? Is it A, the Louvre in Paris? Is it B, Choma Museum in Choma? Is it C, the National History Museum in London? Or is it D, the Livingston Museum in Livingston?
C.
C, National History Museum in London is correct. When it was discovered, the mining company in Kabwe had donated it actually to the National History Museum in London. Next question for Chungu Secondary School. Are you ready?
Yes.
What economic sector relies on unique, natural, and cultural resources for revenue generation? Is it A, the agriculture sector, B, the tourism sector, C, the banking sector, or D, the health sector?
B.
B, tourism sector is correct. Next question. Kenneth Kaunda's leadership in the liberation struggle contributed to the dismantling of what oppressive system? Is it A, communism, B, imperialism, C, apartheid, or D, monarchy? Kenneth Kaunda's leadership in the liberation struggle of Southern Africa contributed to the dismantling of what oppressive system? Is it A, communism, B, imperialism, C, apartheid, or D, monarchy?
C.
C, apartheid, is the correct answer. The last question, how did Kenneth Kaunda contribute to the promotion of tourism in Zambia? Is it A, closed national parks? Is it B, developed ecotourism initiatives? Is it C, ignored cultural heritage sites? Or D, encouraged pollution in tourist areas? How did Dr. Kenneth Kaunda contribute to the promotion of tourism in Zambia? Is it A, closed national parks, B, developed ecotourism initiatives, C, ignored cultural heritage sites, or D, encouraged pollution in tourist areas?
B.
B, developed ecotourism initiatives, is the correct answer. That concludes this set of questions. Four teams went head to head. That was the Kamwala High School, Chinika Secondary School, Chunga, and Arakan Girls. And it was quite an intense set. It was quite entertaining. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And from that set, two teams have been eliminated. As I had announced at the beginning of the program, only two teams from Group A will make it to the final. And now the scores tally are as follows, as submitted by our scores table. At the bottom, we have Chinika, who scored 6 points. Following Chinika in third place with 9 points is Chunga Secondary School. After them are Arakan Girls with 10.5 points. And right at the very top is the Kamwala Secondary School with 16 points. Now we are closing today's edition of the show. So do set a date to join us next time. And in the next segment of the show, we will be joined by St. Patrick's Girls, as well as Rhodes Park School, including Munali Boys Secondary School. So much to look out for in the next edition of the program. Do set a date. My name is Kenan Zulu. On behalf of my entire team and the participating schools, it's bye-bye and God bless.